So this happened yesterday. I went to Chase to get some ones so I could do a bill swap in my Christmas binder because I am using like $2 bills in the Christmas binder. And when I came home to do the bill swap, I came across all of these ones that I can use for my grandkids' Disney Savings Challenge binder. Because what I do, or what I'm planning on doing, is saving the dollar bills that have the letters that match up with their first names. And so, like bill after bill, I just kept finding all of these. And I found also two star notes. Now, this one has tape on it and like it was, attached to something, which was weird. But two star notes yesterday and all of these other bills for the kids' Disney Savings Challenge. So, let's just stuff these today. I didn't plan on doing this, but I didn't plan on getting these either. So it was a really exciting time yesterday when I got these. So that's super exciting for me. The first one I'm going to be doing is for my grandson, Idris. And so for him, I save the I's, but his nickname starts with an E. So I also save the E's for him. Obviously, G for Gwendolyn, C for Cordelia, and for Malachi, since they don't have an M, I'm going to be saving D for Disney. His middle name is Lucas, so technically I could save L's, but here in Arizona, almost every $1 bill is an L, and then I wouldn't have any ones to save for anything else. So that's what we're going to be doing. I did print these cards up the other day. I have a picture of the Disney Castle on one side and then 150 dots for each kid to start with. I know that I'll have to print more of these cards as time goes on because I do want to save $500 for each grandchild. But this will track the first $150 at least. And so, so that's what we're going to be doing. Very exciting stuff. And so for Idris, he had $13 in this batch. So I just need to find a marker that I can use that I can see. But let me go ahead and re-verify that it was $13 for him. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yes, 13. And these bills are sticking together, some of them. So let me color in 13 of these little dots here so we can track his. And I think that I'm going to have to cut down these tracker sizes because they just fit so tightly that going in and out, it's hard for me to pull them out and then put it back in. And I don't want to be fighting these savings challenges every time I'm adding $1 or a couple of dollars to it. But it's time for Gwendolyn's. She was not as lucky as Idris. She only has 2. So I'm going to go ahead and color in the 2 dots. And I apologize that my camera shakes, but it's attached to the back of the desk. And this is a cheap IKEA desk, and every little bump, it just jiggles like nobody's business. Now for Cordelia, she also has 2. So we'll color in 2 dots for her. But it's very, very hard to find C's for Cordelia. We just don't get a lot of those here in Arizona. And now for Malachi, as I mentioned, they don't have M's. I'm going to be saving D for Disney for him. And let me see how hard it is to get these things out. I'm going to just have to cut them down or something. For him, there's $5. So we're going to color in 5 of these little dots. And this, I think, is a really good start for each one of the kids, especially since I was not expecting any of these at all. I'm going to have to try to figure out how I'm going to get more money to go get some other ones because I needed ones for some of my savings challenges. But I'm so excited, though, that these came up today. And then also the star notes. It's like, what? But I'm going to go ahead and take out my star notes savings tracker so we can track these two bills that I got. Also, not expecting these at all. So I'm just going to go ahead and write a number 1 down on the first 2 coffee cups just to represent that there's 2 star notes and each of them were valued at $1. And later on, I will go into jump online and put the numbers in and see if they're worth anything other than just the face value. They are in such bad shape that I highly doubt it, but one never knows. Yeah, so this pretty much is bonus footage, actually. I wasn't planning on doing any stuffing in these envelopes and in this binder at all because I didn't think that I would have these bills to do this. So this wasn't even part of my original plan for filming today. So that's pretty exciting. Well, for me anyway, because these bills are just hard to come by. First of all, because I don't have a lot of money, for extra savings. And then, so I just, can't go to the bank and say, oh, give me $50 in ones, for me to go through. So it was a nice surprise for this, especially this early on in the year. So hopefully I have more visits to chase that give me star notes and letters that I need for this binder. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and probably work on cutting these challenge cards down before the next time I'm in this binder, just because they're just so tight and it's aggravating. But anyway, now to the binder that I planned on stuffing. This is my larger amount, like savings challenge binder. I have $50 budgeted for this, and this is for like scratch offs. I do have 2 other savings challenges in here that are not scratch offs that I'm going to be funding with different money at a different time. So I'm going to go ahead and put those, I guess, in the front. The first one is the 2025 Fridays. That's going to be funded with other money. And then my 2025 in 2025, that's also going to be funded with other money. But all of the other savings challenges in here, which are just scratch offs, and then my letters to Santa is what we're going to be doing today and in the future. And hopefully, if my budget allows it, it will be $50 each week that I do this. Now, this first savings challenge is from Canadian Finance Journey, and I got this from their Ko-Fi. I added the stickers myself, and this is just like the most adorable little sheep, isn't it? This one, when it is fully scratched off and funded, it will be $50, and this is going towards an extra mortgage payment. This is the one that is in my mortgage binder on that list that I talked about. So we will have that one available. And going in, first off, a spicy 10. Oh my word. Luckily, it's the first challenge of this binder, so I had it. Now, my grandson did come in and talk to me, so I had to skip putting that back in. But now we're jumping over to my cat savings challenge. And once this is fully funded, it's going to go into my cat sinking fund. I'm trying to save $750 to build that back up because we recently got 3 new kitty cats, And the money that I did have set aside, I used for spaying, neutering, shots, vet visit, the whole bit. So now I have to like rebuild that up. So I'm going to just go ahead and pick this one here, I think, and hope for the best. And this one is $5. So I can do $5. That's fine. And I think that I'm just going to stop there since I do have the other savings challenges that I want to do. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and make a little bit of change. So I have a 5 here, and we can call this one good. My next savings challenge isn't a scratcher, but it's going to go in this category. And this is my letters to Santa. And this one is going to be available on my Etsy after I get it tweaked a little bit. I just want to make sure that it makes sense and yeah, and that it's just perfect before I put it up for sale out there. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and look to see if there's anything on here that I can do with the money that I have. I did download a challenge from Ko-Fi, and with that you can save $3. So I'm going to go ahead and select that one. And since I don't have change, I'm going to select a second one of skip fancy coffee today, save 7. So then I can do 2 of these today, save 10. And then that's going to be a really good start. And I'm not saving them in this envelope. I have little envelopes that go into my Santa's mailbox. So I'm going to go ahead and put a 10 in there for today and add that to my little Santa's mailbox for my second envelope that's going in there, because I did do some J's earlier. So that's fun. And the letters to Santa also is too big. Unless these envelopes are just too small, I don't know what's going on. But let me cut this one down a little bit, just so I don't have to sit there and fight this one as well. It will get some of the picture taken off, but that's okay. I don't mind. And once this savings challenge is complete, you'll save $150 plus however many ones you save with the letter that you select. So that's kind of exciting. This next savings challenge is also from the Canadian Finance Journey, and it's a cute little reindeer. I downloaded this off of the Ko-Fi, added my own scratchers. So yeah. Okay, seriously, I just scratched a 1. So I'm definitely going to go again, because it feels like that was just, I cheated or something. It's like, really? Are you kidding me right now? Okay, so the next one is a 2. So now we have $3. And let's try one more. Okay, that one is 2. So now we are up to $5. And I'm going to stop there for a minute because I do have one other savings challenge that I want to get to. And I want to make sure that I have enough money and I don't have to do an IOU. So we may come back to this one. So the last one is this really super cute one that I made. This will be available on my Etsy store. The thing about this one, though, is I will swap all of the numbers around before I put it on Etsy, so that if you are watching my channel and you're like, ooh, I can scratch this one off because it was a 12 and I know it was 12 on hers. No, it'll be different, because I want you to have a super fun time and be excited and not know what you're going to be uncovering. So I'll swap all of my numbers. It'll still be a save 50, but it'll just be tweaked. So you can experience, saving yourself. So this first one that I'm saving is 7. So I think I'm going to go again, because I don't really have change. And 7, yeah, I can do again. Okay, so we have a 6. So that's 13. Let's go one more time. And this one is going to be a 3. Okay, so we are going to stop at 16. I need to make change though. Oh, and then the other day I completed a couple of savings challenges. And so while I'm sitting here looking at my bills where I can make change, I see that I owe the ring challenge here, $5. So I'm going to go ahead and put that $5 in here while it's staring me in the face, so I don't use that $5 for anything else. And then I'm going to go ahead and break down that 20 and get myself some change here. So I'm going to do 2 5s, and then I need to have, I guess, a 5 broken down. So I need to find some 1s, and I don't have any 1s. I did have 1s. I planned on having 1s, and yeah, they just went all to my Disney. So I guess I'm gonna have to use some $2 bills, which is crazy because I went and got those 1s so I could buy back my $2 for my Christmas Savings Challenge binder. But that's okay. All right, so we have our change. We have our $16. We're good for this savings challenge. Oh my goodness. I've never had so much problems with doing, making change, but it's because of a good problem. All right, I think I'm going to do one more on this reindeer and just hope that it's $4 or under so I don't have an IOU, because my very first challenge of the year, my very first cash stuffing of the year, I ended up with 2 IOUs. I don't want to do that again. So, okay, fingers crossed. Let's hope that we can do under a 4. Okay, and this one, that one says 3. So let me see if I can find 2 1s, and then we're going to be all complete with this savings challenge. I'm not going to go any further with it. So, trying to find some 1s. 1s. Okay, success. So we have our 1s. That one is all set and ready. And then I have $1 left. Okay. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get this one all put away. And for that last one, I don't want to just leave it there. I want to give it an assignment. And I don't have any other savings challenges in this binder that I can assign a 1 to. So we're done with this binder. Let me go ahead and put that away. And I think, you know what? I think what I'm going to do with that 1 is pull out my 52-week savings challenge binder and save it for week 1, because I just need a $1 bill. I can put it in there. It's been assigned, and then we've started a new savings challenge. So that's what I'm going to do. I am not going to color this though. I want to go ahead and laminate this so I can use it over and over again. Excuse me. And then, but I'll know that, I have the dollar because it's right there. You can see it as clear as day. So I'm going to go ahead and get that laminated, and then I will clean that. But we've started a new savings challenge binder. So a lot has happened today. We've got to start our Disney challenge binder. That was exciting. We've done our new binder for the scratch offs. That's new. That was super fun. And then we also got to start the 52-week savings challenge. So exciting. things are happening, and it's only the first week. And I'm so excited that I put the money into savings challenges and not the cash register at Target, because that's probably where this money would have ended up, quite honestly. But yeah, so thank you for being with me today to watch this video and this cash stuffing, to do some savings challenges, even though the $50 went by so fast. But at least we were able to save it. So thank you again for being here. Until next time, happy budgeting and take care.